How's it going, guys? This is Jacob with H.I.T, coming at you with another video. This will be a legs and abs exercises or workout. As you can see, there's the workout for what we're looking to do for the workout. So this video is going to be a voiceover, so I don't get copyrighted. And we're going to start off with a little pre-workout, Jocko pre-workout sour peach, like always when I'm home. I'm currently on the boat doing this voiceover. I've got the nitro pop on here for the next workout we do on the boat. But so today we're going to look to do leg extensions, followed immediately by a set of leg presses, superset fashion. Take a brief rest, do a set of hamstring curls, take a brief rest, do a set of calf raises, and take a brief rest and do an ab exercise with a ab machine. So right now I'm just kind of getting some pre-workout going. We'll get that down and then we'll get started on the exercise, the warm-ups and what have you. I did this workout 3 days ago, so I'm doing this voiceover kind of 3 days removed from the workout, so it's not as fresh in my mind as what it would have been if I would have done it right when I got home, or maybe even the day after. So it looks like right now, if I remember right, I'm just getting the weight set up for when I do calf raises with the Smith machine. We don't have a calf machine, which you can just use a Smith machine for calf raises. So I just want to get the box set up right there for my feet placement, and get the bar loaded up. I believe I'm gonna put 180 total on it, and the bar doesn't weigh like 11 or 15 pounds, something like that. It doesn't weigh too much, so roughly 190 pounds, I guess, for the calf raises. And that's been consistent with our past couple of workouts, and trying to get more reps in each workout for them. The last leg and abs exercise or workout we did, wasn't too happy with the technique I had on them. I was a little happier with this technique. It's just I don't know, it's probably just an excuse, but for some reason I just can't get comfortable doing the calf raises with my feet and the bar. Maybe I'm just not used to it yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out as time goes on, but it just doesn't feel right. Like some exercises just feel right. This one it's always doesn't feel right, but I'm noticing improvement in it, so I don't think that necessarily it not feeling right is something I'm terribly concerned about, as long as I see progression. all these workouts that I do are coming out of the book High Intensity Training the Mike Mentzer Way, hence the name Hit Stop for the channel. If you guys are brand new, this is a exploration and documentation of if you'll go back to my first physique check video, you'll see kind of the weight I was at. I mean, didn't have my weight in the video, but you'll just see how out of shape I was, and it slowly over the past about 8 weeks now, just gradually been losing body fat and getting stronger from workouts, and doing it in the high intensity fashion, according to the book High Intensity Training the Mike Mentzer Way by John Little. I want to see, does this work, and why is there so much, pushback for it? I still haven't quite figured that out yet, but so we're just kind of exploring it to see what we can do with it, and I've seen progress so far, so just gonna keep hammering away at it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm gonna do a warm-up, 2 or 3 warm-up sets with the leg press. Once we get done with that, we'll move on to the leg. We'll actually do the leg extension exercise, take it all the way to failure, and then come back to the leg press for the second part of the superset. I'm sure you're tired of hearing it if you've listened to any or watched any of my other videos, but anytime you do a superset, Mike says you want to do when you warm up, you want to warm up with your compound exercise, which is the leg press and the superset of leg extensions and leg press, because the leg extension isolates the quads, and then whenever you move on to the leg presses, you've got other parts of your legs that are helping you push the weight up for the leg presses, making it a compound exercise. So you want to do your warm-up sets with your compound exercises to get those other muscle groups warmed up for when you get to the leg press. And the thing about the warm-ups is you don't want to do too much or too little. It's just up to the individual. Kind of get the blood flowing, get the muscles ready for what's to come. Usually there's a percentage of what your working weight is that Mike recommends. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember if it's 50% and then 75%, or if it's something different, but what I do is usually like somewhere in there, 50 to 75%, and then put the weight on for the working set. So it'll be ready whenever I get back to it. I usually do 2 or 3 warm-up sets. Now when we move from leg extension to leg press and complete that, and then we move on to hamstring curls, I won't do any warm-up sets for the hamstring curls because they'll be warmed up already from the leg press. Same thing with the calf raises. I won't do any warm-ups for those. The calves will be pretty warmed up. So right now I've got 360 on there. When we do our working set, we'll do 450. So we went ahead and loaded the leg press machine up with the 450 there. Now we'll go upstairs to the leg extension machine. I think we'll do 105 on the leg extension machine on the stack. Get us a little drink of water right quick. See if we can get our camera angle good here. Looks to be a little off. If I remember right, I think I adjusted a little bit. Yeah. So you don't want to take too much time in between your warm-up set and your working set either. You just want to take the required amount of time. I'm just trying to get the ankle pad set up there and make sure the back rest feels right. And I think once I actually start the exercise, I adjust the back pad, especially when you're doing these super intense sets. It's it's hard to be comfortable, if there is such a thing. As with every other exercise, we try to go at a controlled pace throughout the movement. So 3 to 4 seconds up, couple second hold, let it down slow. There we go. I adjusted the back rest there. Just same thing all the way throughout. Slow and controlled on the way up. Don't want any sudden jerking or thrusting of the throughout the movement. These are pretty long sets too. It's just one set every exercise, so with it being in a slow and controlled manner, it turns out to be a pretty long set and very grueling, very taxing on the body, not just the target muscle group but the body as a whole. And you can hold more weight than you can push up, and you can lower more weight than you can hold, and lower more weight than you can push up. So the positive of the movement is the weakest part. The hold is stronger than the positive, and the negative is stronger than both of them. Which could give you an idea of how you could do workouts. You don't necessarily have to do them in the manner that I'm doing them. If you want increase intensity, you can do static contractions or static holds and let down slow on negatives, or if you had a training partner, that'd be the easier thing to do. So we're just about getting burnt out here, it looks like. It's getting super intense and really feeling the quads burning. It's getting harder and harder to push the weight up, and yeah, I believe we're just about there. Maybe one more rep. Nope, that's all of it. And when you do your superset, you want to get to the next exercise as quickly as possible. So being the leg press, we want to get down there to the leg press machine as quickly as possible, which is it's easier said than done after just doing a set of leg extensions of positive failure. And I've noticed sometimes with these workouts that day, it doesn't really, the muscles aren't too sore for the most part. Might take a day or two to get sore, which is not really something that you're exactly looking for, you know. You don't require muscle soreness to build muscle. But so we'll just do our set of leg presses here. I think I adjust the back pad on this one maybe too, I can't remember. It's probably at a good angle right now. I can't remember why I would have adjusted it. I know my lower back was moving around quite a bit, and maybe that's what it was. I wanted to get my lower back a little more stable, because my butt was kind of coming off of the pad a little bit, and the back was wiggling around, and my head, there was a pretty nice gap there between my neck and the head pad there. I'm gonna have to see, maybe check and see if I can adjust that pad a little bit, maybe, because that was very uncomfortable as well. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to adjust the back pad now because my lower back's sliding around a lot, which I don't really like this angle, but should be getting burnt out here pretty quick. You might even say I might be taking too much time in between reps, but trying to muster up enough strength to get another rep, and there I just went to positive failure. So now just went to failure. We'll just take our weights off and rack them, and then head on up there to the hamstring curl machine. And I believe we did 105 on the leg extension machine and 450 there on the leg press, and I get up there to the hamstring curl machine. I believe it's 110 on there, or maybe I got the leg extension machine and the hamstring curl machine mixed up. Maybe it's, yeah, I think it's 110 on the leg extension machine and then 105 on the hamstring curl machine. I have to look back through my notes. I still got to count up and figure how many reps I did for each exercise. Since I'm doing this voiceover, I'm really not paying attention to the reps too much. I'm just talking you through the movement. And if you're wondering, I go through these exercises, try to go through them fairly quickly, especially when I've got to do a voiceover. You don't want to take too much time in between each set. So if you notice that I'm not cleaning off any equipment, after I get done with the video, being as there's nobody else in the gym whenever I do these videos most of the time, I'll wait until I get done with the video, and then I'll go back through and I'll clean the equipment that I used. I think that's very important. If you guys have watched any of my recent videos, you'll know this, but for those of you that might be new, I'm on the boat. I work on the river, and I ordered an Iron Master Super Pro V2 bench the other day, and hopefully I'll get it here in the next few days, and we'll do some videos with it. I got a leg extension attachment I can do leg extensions with and hamstring curls with, so I'm pretty excited about that. But here we go with the hamstring curls. Same as the rest of the exercises, do them in a controlled manner. 3 or 4 seconds on the way up, and hold at the top. Try to get the pad to touch your butt, get a full contraction. It's always very interesting to go back and watch these videos and try to think back to what I was thinking when I was doing these exercises, because they're very intense. I don't know why I thought I could reach back there and pull the pad up. It's not a good idea to reach back like that anyway and get your neck in a bind or your back in a bind. I ought to know better than that by now, but so I believe that might have been it right there. Yep, positive failure. Now we'll go down here to the Smith machine and do the calf raises after we get us a little drink of water. Yeah, it looks like legs are getting pretty sore there. Walking down the steps is pretty challenging. if you guys know of any mics, like shirt mics that might come across that I could use that would drown out the background noise or the music that plays in the gym, maybe put that in the comments. I bought a mic set, and it's a good mic, but I thought that it would cancel out the music. It's got active noise canceling, but it doesn't cancel out the music. I'm sure that I could probably edit it out some way or another. I don't know. I'm still pretty new to this editing, so if you guys got any recommendations or suggestions, put them in the comments and I'll be sure to take a look at it. We did one video one time when I was home, and it was there was music playing in the background, and I got copyrighted. I didn't get a strike for it. YouTube sent me an email saying they weren't going to strike me for it, but it wasn't going to be able to be monetized, which the channel's not monetized anyway, but in the future. And then they told me the steps I could take to, when the time comes, if I can monetize videos, that I could make money off of it and edit it in such a way where it wouldn't be copyrighted. So there we go with the calf raises. That first rep was kind of quick, just trying to slow it down a little bit. And when you get to the top there, try to get up on your tippy toes. You're not going to be able to, but try as much as you can to get the peak contraction. That's why you see me kind of moving each foot up individually once I get so far up, because I'm trying to get up as far as I can. I think when I go home next time, I'm going to probably look into some toe presses with the leg machine. See if that feels a little better. I've done them once before, and it felt a lot better than doing the calf raises on the Smith machine, but the problem was I wasn't getting a good negative range of motion, so I wasn't getting, when I would push the weight out on the leg press, it was good positive and static, but on the way down I wasn't getting to go as far down as what I wanted to. But I'm gonna figure out something for it. So we're gonna shimmy on up here to the ab core machine and do us a little ab exercise. ankle pads are sitting a little low. I'm gonna adjust them a little bit, raise them up just a hair. I always have issues with that pad for some reason, trying to get it up or down. I just can't find the right groove for it, but I'll get there eventually. So it was a pretty good, well, I thought I didn't adjust it again, but apparently I did. Trying to get it right there at the ankles. Yeah, I think I got her straightened out now. Almost forgot to put the weight on the back. We're gonna do 35 pounds on this machine, a 25 and a 10. And I think next time I go home, I might try to go up another 5 pounds maybe, depending on how the workouts go on the boat here, because I don't have the same equipment. So when I get the Iron Master bench, I want to try to figure out something with it to do my sit-ups with, my weighted sit-ups. Control movement throughout. Grips were starting to slide off a little bit on me. I think we get a few more reps in here. This is a good machine to do forced reps on, because you got the hand grips there, and once you get to a point of positive failure, you can force the weight forward with the hands. Just about done here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, one more. We've got roughly 45 seconds left in the video, so right here I'm just doing a static hold and slow let down, or slow negative, but I've got about 30 seconds left in the video, so give a quick outro. This was a leg and abs workout, just a voiceover of it. And I greatly appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one, which will be a back and chest training. Thank you.